This is definitely the best looking and the best made wireless gaming headset you've ever seen. I mean, look at it. It's got machined aluminum build, RGB lights, a little bit here on the left, a little bit here on the right. It's got a little LED strip right around the edge of the mic. It's elegant, tasteful, subtle, and that's what you think when you see this headset. But we don't care about that. Actually, we kind of do care about that. I mean, come on now, we care about that. But we're more interested in how it sounds. At least the majority of us are worried about how it sounds. I want to know that if that guy behind the dumpster, I want to know if he still has a shell in his 725 or if he's reloading. I want to know that if I'm crouch walking, I can hear somebody sneaking up behind me. I want to know that if I go to the restroom and I sit down, I completely forget that I didn't take the headset off. I also want to know that if I decide to listen to music in between all of this, that it won't sound like absolute garbage. Hey, how we doing today, guys? I wanted to talk about these right here. These are the Corsair Virtuoso Special Edition, and this is a pair of wireless gaming headphones for the PC or the PS4, and I wanted to see if it's actually worth picking up, if it's actually worth the price point. So, like I was saying about this headset, it does have an aluminum frame that goes all around it, and it does add to the weight. The Corsair website says that it is a premium, lightweight headset. Now, premium, definitely. I mean, you can just tell just by looking at them, but lightweight, definitely not. And I spent some time looking around the specifications on the website, and when you go down there, I think they listed as tech specs, it says, there's nowhere where it says the weight. It does not display the weight at all. I'm gonna put that up on the screen so you guys can see it, and let me know if you do find it, but I do not see the weight anywhere on that website. So on the right ear cup, you get a volume wheel that's made of that same aluminum material. They kind of keep that as a theme throughout the headset. It's also included on the USB Type-C cable that comes on the end, the actual 2.4 gigahertz dongle, and the aux cable all have that aluminum trim around the edges. And then you move right below that volume knob and you get a switch that switches between USB mode and 2.4 gigahertz wireless mode. And then on the left ear cup, you get a USB-C port, which is again used for if you want to use them wired, and also for the charging. And then right below that, you have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, or a 3.5 millimeter jack, and it also comes with that audio cable included in the box. I'm sorry. And then right below that, you have a mini USB port for the mic. It does not connect via the headphone jack like most headsets do. And also on this mic, you have the mute button actually embedded in the mic itself. And I did not say where the power button was because this headset does not have one. It actually uses these accelerometers in the headset itself to be able to tell when you put it on, and then when you take it off, it'll power on when you pick them up and put them on, and it'll power off after they've been sitting down for a second. It works pretty good. I haven't really had too many issues, except sometimes when I take it right off my head and then hang it, I have like a little hook, and I hang it there, and sometimes it'll take just a little bit longer to turn off, but it always does, so it's not really a big issue. So one feature I always look for in headphones, especially if they cost more than 150 bucks, is a chat and game volume mixer. I don't understand why some headsets still don't have it. It's literally an undeniable feature. It does wonders when you're in the game, and especially if you're playing on PC. It's kind of annoying to exit out of your game, go into the volume mixer, find that one bar throughout all of the different things you have, and actually turn that down in the middle of a game. It's a little bit annoying. I wish they would have included it. It's not my favorite thing about these headphones, the fact that they don't have it, but it is something they should consider for another headset. So jumping into the IQ software, in the IQ software, it doesn't look like it has a ton of options, but I feel like it has all of the options you really need. It has preset EQs. It has the ability to make as many of your own EQs that you would like to make. It has a button to change from 7.1 surround sound and the stereo mode. It has a side tone volume meter and also a mic volume meter on the side. And then you've got your RGB options, which actually comes with a pretty good amount of options and different ways you can set them up and different ways that they can show. Except for the mic, you can adjust that. When it's green, that means it's open, and then when it's red, that means that it's closed. So out of the box, these headphones actually sound pretty good. The bass isn't, I'm a big bass head. I just like to get that out of the way. When I play shooters, I like to have a little bit of extra bass just so when I hear those shots going off, I can actually feel it just a little bit. But the bass isn't super hardcore, but there are different EQ settings you can play around with and get it just to how you like it. I prefer like the FPS competition EQ that they have set up on there. It lets you hear footsteps and reloading just a little bit better. One thing I did not like too much though, or I wouldn't say that I dislike it, it was inconsistent. The 7.1 surround sound on these headphones is inconsistent. Sometimes I would be playing, and I know for a fact I was playing Valorant, and it was like I could hear somebody walking towards me, but I couldn't tell if they were coming from the left or the right, because I guess where the positioning I was. It doesn't happen all the time, but it did happen a couple of times, and it really annoyed me because I'm just looking left and right, trying to figure out like, where's this dude coming from? It would be nice to actually be able to hear that. And I've listened to other headphones with the same feature, the 7.1 surround, and I feel like it was a little bit more inconsistent with this headset. But overall, the sound is really good, and if you have, you know, your own different taste, which everybody's ears are different, there's plenty of EQ settings to just jump in and mess around. Overall, though, they get plenty loud, which is an issue I've had with previous headphones that sound really good, but they don't get loud enough to where I would want them to be. So that's not an issue here. They're plenty loud. You're actually probably going to find yourself turning them down more than anything, which is another reason why I would like that volume chat mixer included, because instead of having to go into your game settings and changing the volume, or going into your sound bar on your PC and changing that setting, which you have to change back whenever you switch games, you could just adjust how much of the chat you hear and how much of the game you hear, and that would balance it out actually pretty well. Alrighty guys, and for the mic, I'm gonna let it speak for itself. I'm just gonna play a short unedited clip so you can hear what it sounds like, and then I want to tell you guys some of my experiences with using the mic and what I think about it.
Alrighty guys, so I have the mic just about where I would use it if I was playing a video game, and I've got the volume turned all the way up to the max, just so you could get a good idea of how it would sound completely maxed out, and that way you know you can always go down from there. Let me guys know what you think about how it sounds, if it sounds a little tinny, or you know.
Alrighty guys, so a little bit of an issue with the mic that I'm having personally. I'm not sure if anybody else has this issue, but I'm hearing people that are in my party telling me that they can hear when I type on my keyboard. That is a no-go. I do not want. I type a lot, and that's why I got this second monitor, so that I could multitask. And people telling me that they could hear me typing, and I do. And I mean, in their defense, and in the company's defense, I do use mechanical keyboards. I do use blue switches, so they're clicky, they're loud, and I feel like I should, especially with the mic facing me, it should be able to cancel out that sound. I haven't had this problem with any other headset. This is the first time I'm actually hearing somebody say that they can hear me typing on my keyboard. I did want to say one little thing about the way that these headphones fit on my head. I don't know if it's just me or, and this is the second pair of headphones that I will be saying this about. I'm not sure if it's the round design that just does not fit my head or what, but every time I wear these headphones, I can wear them for about 2 hours max before they start hurting the tops of my ears. Now, I'm not sure if that's just because I have huge ears. You guys let me know in the comment section down below. Are my ears huge? But I don't think I'll be keeping these simply because of that fact. I like to sit down and play the game or sit on the computer for a while just in general, and I cannot do that with this headset. I'd rather listen to the boo-boo speakers that are on my monitor than actually keep these on my head for an extended period of time. And that's not to say that it's, you know, a design fault of the company, though I'm thinking maybe a little bit it may be because these cushions are not the thickest that I've seen in a pair of headset. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that. So overall, do I think this headset is a good pickup? I would say so. Even with the little gripes that I have about it, like the headset hurting my ears, which I think again is just a problem with my ears, or maybe the way my head's shaped. I don't think they're built for me. And the fact that it doesn't have a game and chat mixer, which is super annoying. I feel like everybody should have that. I still feel like it's a good pickup, just simply on the basis of the fact that they sound so good. The mic actually sounds really good, minus the background noise that you get out of these. And I'm not sure I may be able to fix that in settings. I've looked. I'm not sure if there's a way. If there is a way, you guys let me know if you've heard of it. The design is key here. Like every little detail is just, they just paid so much attention, and it's not like it's not like overly done. It's actually pretty simplistic and it looks really good. And you can also get the regular version in a black or white. And this special edition version just comes in the gunmetal or the aluminum finish. Yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video, please like down below. Please leave a comment if you have any questions or if you have any ideas of videos you might like to see me do in the future. At the time of recording this video, I'm at 99 subscribers. So if you did like the content and you would like to see more, please hit that subscribe button. I'm just trying to move on up. Thank you, guys.
I'm a simple man, don't wanna complicate ya.